George, thank you.
Well, the unofficial start of summer almost here, but it doesn't feel like it for millions up and down the East Coast this morning. A late season nor'easter is unleashing a cold and windy rainstorm from mid-Atlantic states to New England, even a little snow in some spots. And of course, it's hitting just as the Memorial Day travel rush starts, creating a mess on the roads and testing already busy airports. We're going to get to Al's full forecast in just a moment. First, though, NBC's Emilie Ikeda is at Newark Airport for us. Emilie, good morning.
Hey there, Craig. Good morning to you. Well, we're starting to see those flight delays pile up in this wet and windy weather. Over the next week, some 18 million people are expected to pass through TSA checkpoints to reach their Memorial Day destination. But with this late season nor'easter, many whether going by plane or car are worried about just how long it will take to get there. This morning, May misery in the Northeast, just as Memorial Day weekend kicks off. Heavy rain, cold, and winds up to 40 miles per hour, all fueled by a nor'easter, putting a damper on beach plans from New Jersey to Maine. Strong gusts causing ground delays in Boston and New York Wednesday. Conditions ripe for wreaking havoc for the more than 45 million Americans hitting the highways and skies, with flights expected to peak today at nearly 54,000 nationwide. And as airports and airlines experienced trouble even before the holiday rush began.
So my flight was canceled, delayed, then delayed.
United Airlines said a Los Angeles-bound flight had to turn around Wednesday after a potential security concern was found written on a lavatory mirror. Law enforcement met the aircraft in Hawaii.
Bomb dogs had to check out every single bag that came out and every single person.
And in New Jersey,
And I flew in here on a wing and a prayer.
travelers are wary of what's to come this weekend at Newark Liberty Airport. After recent technical issues, runway construction, and staffing shortages that led federal officials this week to cut back on flights. What were you doing ahead of the trip?
Almost every day I was checking to make sure it was going to fly out on time and that there were no issues.
As the spring storm sweeps the Northeast, in the South and Midwest, a massive cleanup effort is underway across multiple states after more than 150 tornadoes were reported in the last week.
Everything you've ever worked for your whole life is scattered all over the community now, in the matter of just minutes.
In St. Louis, the commissioner of the city's emergency management agency is now on leave after no warning siren was activated during a deadly twister because staff were apparently away from headquarters. And nearly 90% of travelers this holiday weekend are taking road trips. Transportation data firm INRIX says that whether you're heading out on the Garden State Parkway or I-5 out west, the worst time to get behind the wheel is in the afternoon. So if you want to try to avoid some of the holiday travel rush, hit the road in the morning just after today's show. Craig?
Always just after the Today Show, Emilie. Thank you. Let's bring in Mr. Roker now, tracking that storm holiday weekend forecast. Northeast.